Hey, so I'm back again, and we are going to talk about 3D fonts. I'm so excited about this because I finagled through Canva for so long, but let's get into this. Today we are doing 3D fonts. You can use this for invitations. You can use this for um, t-shirt designs. There's really no limit to what you can use this for. But I'm using Canva. Make sure you sign up for a free account with them in order to use this because I am using Canva in order to show you how to do 3D lettering. One thing I love about Canva is that they are constantly updating the app and they're constantly adding new stuff. I'm used to drawing on Procreate, and when I first started Canva, I was a little taken back by the limitations inside of it because I was used to hand drawing. But as I've been with Canva for all of these years, I see that they're constantly updating and they're putting new stuff in there to kind of compete as well as to make sure that this app is more versatile for creators, which I really, really love. So they actually even have a doodle pen you can use as well now. So I'm super excited about this. Okay, so I am using three layers for as my foundation to this 3D font. One layer is lined and it's black to create that shadow, and then I have that white line to create a top shadow for it. So as you can see, those three that I'm creating is going to create that effect that is 3D, and that there's like two layers instead of one layer. So let's look at this. One of the things I had to do in order to do this 3D is I had to decide what I wanted my letters to look like, because using the three layers, we had to be able to design each layer one by one before we could actually put them all together. Um, this was a this was a project of love. Okay. So I want you guys to have fun with this and be creative in this. This one was a Pixar theme. So, of course, I used Little Monsters, and it was a party theme as well, that I used for my son. So he enjoyed the Little Monsters and stuff like that. But as you can see, like, all of the Little Monsters don't all just fit perfectly inside the letters. That is quite okay because we're going to layer it, and it's going to make it look more professional, the fact that it's all not lined up, the monsters inside of the letters, and it just came out like extra awesome. I really enjoyed this. So once we're done designing the first sorry, the first error. Once we're done designing the first layer, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna download that, because when we go into adding it into the extra layer, we're gonna have to download it in order to use it like it's an image. So it's no longer gonna be a font. It's definitely gonna be a image. So you see me doing that right there, downloading it and uploading it back into Canva. We're going to use that as an image now, so it won't be editable. That first layer that we did with the monsters, you won't be able to edit it, but we've already designed it. So here we go, using the Canva frames in order to create those two different looks that you saw at the beginning, that orange at the bottom and then the monsters at the top. That orange that you see that I'm putting on there is actually an image now that I used. I made it with a font, and then I downloaded it as a PNG. Make sure that when you're downloading a PNG and you're using this three-layer step, that you're gonna download it with a transparent background, because if not, you'll get this square like you saw in my little uploads, little white square instead of that clear, crisp image. So you see me adding that to it, and then I got add a little shading ding. I always do a lot of extra, so I gotta ask my friends when I'm designing, am I doing too much? Am I doing extra when I'm doing this? Because I always want to add some glow. I'm always want to add a little shimmer. And I had to remember that this is a kid's design and not just a kid's design. This is a boy's design, and not all boys want shimmer. Some do, but not this one. So I wanted to add some glow to it, but not make it shimmery. So I had to, kind of show it to a little of my friends beforehand. So we want to go as close to Pixar, but we, of course, we don't want to copy Pixar, um, because they're copywritten. Of course, we don't want to use anything copywritten, but we want to make it similar. Right here, you see me playing with the layers on it because, as you can tell, like when you layer things, you want to layer. You're gonna have to figure out: do I want this in the back of this one, or do I want it in the front of this other layer? Because it matters once you put your finishes touches on it. You can put the orange in the back and the monsters in the front. I added some glow to this, and I wanted that glow to be in the back so it can kind of shine in the back and make all the other layers shine really brighter. So it looks like that kind of alien monster type eerie look that Pixar goes with when it comes to their monsters and when it comes to their designs and creativity. So that's where that green glow in the back is. You guys, I really enjoyed making this, and I really was excited to show you guys how to make this because I think that Canva has come so far, and now you can make money very easily making designs in Canva and selling them. This design right here can easily be used to create a t-shirt and doing a drop shipping with that design, or um, creating visual or print birthday invitations, stuff like that. But you can start to add more images to it. It doesn't have to be Pixar. It can be a kid's name. It could be a company's name. You can make this into a sticker. You can send it to a sticker maker to have it printed. Like the possibilities of making money once you have this one image is endless. It's not about can you sell, it's about can I create an image that others will love. And so you want to create images that you know that are popular for other people that they would actually really enjoy. And that's what I did with this one. This one was one of my customers' favorites, and it was one of the favorites at the party. She got a lot of she got a lot of questions about who did it. And then my son, when I used it at his party too, I got a lot of friends that were like, oh my gosh, who did the graphics on it? And of course I did it. And a lot of them wanted to use it, but they wanted it with their kid's name on it and stuff like that. So this was a really good and fun project to make, and a very profitable project to make. So I'm going to continue to use this technique when I am upselling kid birthday invitations and kid t-shirts, which I really love doing in the first place. So if you're really into drop shipping or you want to get into drop shipping, this is one of those designs that can actually get you there and make a lot of good money. You could just change the words and change the lettering, but keep the layering. You see how professional this looks? It looks like you've gotten it, that you purchased it from a graphic designer off of Fiverr or something like that. So this is something very professional, and I love that about Canva because Canva allows people to become graphic designers and professional graphic designers using user-friendly stuff. If you like this video, I want you to go ahead and subscribe as we continue to grow and we continue to make videos. We are excited. You have a great day.